My neighbor was about to throw away this 8 horsepower Yamaha outboard that's been sitting in his garage for years. I know some of the rubber components are going to have to be replaced, so first thing we have to check is the water pump and the rubber impeller that's inside. You can see me removing this lower unit here, and then underneath this black housing is where you find the impeller. The fins of this impeller should be rubbery and bounce back to a straight position, which they obviously don't, and there shouldn't be sand caked in there. Get this all cleaned, get a new rubber impeller installed, and it should pump water great. Next, let's check this outboard for spark. I don't know how long it's been since the lower unit oil has been replaced, so I have to go ahead and replace it. I have a screw-in pump that allows me to refill the oil easily, but my threads are a little too big, so I have to pump it by hand, which takes forever.
Go.
Will it run? All right, now we have to figure out why it doesn't want to stay running. It looks really clean on the inside, but obviously something's wrong with the carburetor, because I know that the gas that I have in there is fresh. That's the carburetor there. I know I'm going to have to take this air box off and then take all these screws off, disconnect everything, and pull the carburetor out to see what the bowl looks like on the inside. You can kind of see there's a bunch of stuff floating on the bottom here, and all these little tiny particles that you can see, they can clog up the little holes that are in a carburetor and make it so that the motor doesn't want to run. Now that all that's clean, I've got my gas ready. I've vented the tank so air can get in. I have filters in the line. I'm going to squeeze my bulb here and make sure that it's all hard and that all the gas has flown into the carburetor where it's supposed to be. The bottom of the motor is sitting in water so that the impeller can draw up the water and cool the top half of the motor. And I'm going to start with the choke out, set the lever to the right place, set the throttle to the right place. I have my dead man switch there. The motor's in neutral, so hopefully now this thing will just run like a champ. After 10 years,